So I'll answer it two ways. I guarantee you we can predict that we can't predict, number one, so we don't know. And I think the biggest thing we can do is how do we support the next generation? I know we talk a lot about universities here, which is very important, but it's pushing the kind of the STEM agenda all the way down to kindergartners, right? So I think it will be technical. I believe it'll be more technical. I think I can predict that part. It will be probably a more technical world. It's clearly more technical than when I grew up, and it's getting more technical all the time. And you need that foundation much earlier. If you think about, you need 10,000 hours to become kind of a professional at something. You need to push that down much earlier into the education system. So I think, as Massachusetts, we think about our very stellar colleges and universities. I think we really have to double down in the public education system, starting kind of at the very first young and formative years of our children. So that would be the biggest thing we could do, is support education at the very starting levels.
I think it's a very good question, and I think that in healthcare the future is digital for sure. People are investing a lot in machine learning, in data analysis. It's happening with genomics. I think it's going to happen with every dimension of our healthcare. It's going to be data-driven business. Every pharma in Boston has created digital therapeutics divisions. They don't even know what they mean. They don't even know what to do, but they know the future is going to be digital. So, for example, Alexa, I was last week in a veterans brain event. Everybody was talking, like an example, they have signed with Amazon on Alexa as a way to provide medical support for veterans at home. I mean, we are going to be speaking in our homes and getting healthcare through voice recognition. It's just a very simple example, but for those that have seen Hair, this movie, I think we are getting there and faster than we can think. So for any business, before was getting a website, remember, every business would make a website. Now I think it's data and how to deploy, close to your consumer at home through things like Alexa. I think that's where the future is going to go.
I think in general we're headed towards a low carbon economy, and that continues in that direction. I think today a lot of the focus is on low hanging fruit in terms of energy efficiency. And so as we go forward, I see those type of technologies that are helping us just be more efficient. So the big challenges that are before us, and one that Massachusetts is really taking a leadership role in, is energy storage. So how do you really smooth out the issue of the ups and downs of solar and wind, and make sure that you can use that technology seamlessly? It's really the other side of the renewable energy technologies that we still need to figure out, and we're just on the cusp of figuring that out.
That's great.
There is an RFP out right now with the Massachusetts Clean Energy Center, where we are going to be testing some of those technologies in the state for the first time. So that'll be really exciting.